Hello, beautiful Earth Tribe. Welcome to my channel, Sky Above, Earth Below. My name is Renee, and you're watching a timeless collective reading for the new moon in Taurus, April 30th, 2022. So this new moon occurs at 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, in case you're like me and you like to connect with the astrological events at their peak times. Also with this new moon is coming a partial solar eclipse. So this is going to be a big shift in energy that can bring about a profound change, particularly a long overdue change, perhaps a long overdue ending, so that something new or better can come in. So things like fated situations, tower moments, deaths and rebirths, metamorphosis, basically unavoidable or transformative energies are events that often come with an eclipse. So the guidance with this eclipse being in Taurus is to slow down, to take time for yourself and your well-being, to invite and surround yourself with beauty and the good things in life, to basically enjoy the small moments and perhaps not take life so seriously. Also remember, though the new moon is in Taurus, you don't need to have Taurus anywhere in your chart for this reading to resonate. This reading will be for all astrological signs collectively. All right, so if you're new to working with the lunar cycles and you'd like to know more about manifesting with the moon, just know that the energies are a powerful and practical way to create your desired life. The energies of the new and full moons, as well as the waxing and waning phases, can be harnessed to help you manifest your goals and dreams, as well as to release things that no longer resonate with your highest good. So at the new moon, we recognize the beginning of a lunar cycle, and that makes it a particularly powerful time for setting new intentions. You can write or say or visualize those intentions. You can use them in ritual or spell work, or set them in any number of ways that feels meaningful to you. There is already a lot online about manifesting with the lunar cycles, so I do encourage you to find a way to connect with the moon, and you can do that in a simple or elaborate way, but the best way is in a way that will allow you to do so regularly. I personally love manifesting with the moon simply because it allows me to incorporate meaning and rhythm and ritual into my life. So there are a lot of reasons to follow the moon's energy, and if you'd like to continue following with me, please join me here every new and full moon for a collective reading. You can also view my playlist of lunar cycle readings whenever you wish, because they're all timeless. Okay, so before I get to your reading, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find my information in the description box below, as well as links to donate and to all the decks I used in this reading. Up next, there is a meditative shuffle and then the reading to follow. You can watch them both or navigate as you wish using the timestamps below. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you enjoy your reading. Hello everyone, welcome back to another new moon reading. This time for the new moon in Taurus, April 30th, 2022. If you skipped the intro, it's also a partial solar eclipse for this new moon. So if you would like to learn a little bit about that, you can go back and watch the intro. But before I get into your reading, I just wanted to touch on some things that I received before getting into your cards. And what I'm getting here with this new moon is that there's harmony and balance coming in for you. The collective will be experiencing being more social, having more energy or being more energized, and also being more practical about things just in daily life. Things, going about your day, going about how you accomplish things, having a clearer mind in which to be practical and to accomplish what it is you're trying to do. I talked about in the intro with having a profound shift come with the solar eclipse. So if that's happening for you, just know that the things I was receiving here before your reading is that the new beginnings that are coming for you have to do with a sense of sacredness and being more in alignment with yourself. I was seeing aligned chakras, rainbow colors, which is echoed here in your reading. We've got 3 cards here with all the rainbow colors. And that whatever it is that you're facing, whatever big shift in energy that has come for you at this new moon or very close to this new moon, that kind of change you're ready to move on from. And you're excited for your future. What I'm also getting is that you're wanting to take risks, you're wanting to just kind of move on and, like the Taurus would do, just kind of, bull in a china shop, just move forward and go forth with all of your hopes and dreams, and that is wonderful. But the guidance here is to be calculated about your risks. So, be grounded in them, be practical about them, and keep that passion and that flame alive within you, but also try to temper it, I guess, with something that allows you to be successful at it, something that will allow it to have a strong foundation, so it's not something that's rushed or that would not be, sound in some way. So another thing I'm getting for the collective is with this eclipse is that you are not allowing your light to be dimmed for anyone anymore. And that, for me, feels really right on with this partial solar eclipse because it's not a full solar eclipse. So there's still a little bit of light shining. And for me, that's symbolic of, your light isn't going out. You're not dimming your light for anyone anymore. And I feel like that's collectively something that's been going on. The last thing I was getting is that I feel like the things that are heading for you with this new energy, this any sort of profound shift that you've been experiencing, that fortunate things are ahead for you with the exalted moon in Taurus. So if that resonates for you, then maybe the rest of this reading will as well. So I love to see the cards reflect the energy of the moon. And so here we have the full moon in Taurus, not the new moon, but it is a full moon in Taurus. We also have over here the card of will and the card of beauty. And if that doesn't summarize Taurus energy, I don't know what does. But I feel like that's really indicative of how the collective will want to move forward with this new energy and this new lunar cycle. Okay, so at the center of your reading, we have the mask. And then below it, we have the card of Mercury. And what I'm getting from this is that the shift that's happening for you with this new moon and partial solar eclipse is that you're given an opportunity to unmask yourself fully. You've already been peeling off layers of yourself, allowing more of yourself to show, but with this new moon, you're going to be unmasking the rest. This part is within view and this part is still out of view, but below it here we have the full rainbow where you're showing all of yourself. And the way that you will be showing yourself here, according to this reading, is that you're going to be vocalizing or communicating your authenticity through being vocal, through writing, through speech, through singing, through some sort of communicative way. And here with the Eight of Pentacles, I'm feeling like you have some kind of outlet for that. You have an online platform, or you're writing a book, or you're writing music, some form of communicative self-expression. And the guidance is to keep going, right? Because we want to fully show ourselves. And I just want to be clear that what I'm getting from this with the mask card, I'm not getting so much as you have been wearing a mask in the sense that it's been a cognitive thing, something that you've been completely aware that you're doing. I don't feel like it's been an intentional thing to wear a mask. I feel like this is something that's come about over time through a spiritual awakening of sorts, or through some kind of shift in awareness, an expansion of consciousness, some kind of new or profound paradigm shift within yourself that has allowed you to see the persona. So if we don't realize that we have a part of ourselves that we show to the world, and then a part of ourselves that we keep hidden, if we don't understand that that exists, then it's very difficult to change or to unmask or to fully be authentic with ourselves and with others. But I feel like you've come to that understanding because you've already partially unmasked yourself. So you're aware of your persona and you're aware of the things you keep hidden. And if you're not completely aware of those things, you may be beginning to be aware of those things. And so the guidance here is to show the world the real you with the full moon in Aquarius. This is my freak flag card, giving you the soul permission. Soul meaning your soul. You have permission, you have sovereignty over your soul to fully express itself. That's why we're here. People don't realize that when we're, suppressed by societal rules and a matrix reality. So it may be difficult to accept that you can be the best and most authentic version of yourself according to you. So we're talking about aligning with your own values, your own parameters. We're talking about the expectations that we hold for ourselves rather than expectations coming from others. And I just saw 4444 on my audio recording program. So anyway, you might want to look up 4444. All right, so I'm loving this card here. Your dreams need a practical plan here with the Eight of Pentacles as well. Full moon in Taurus. This is just that Taurus moon speaking clearly. Hey, the universe, God, source, creator, spirit, sees what you're doing, sees where you're heading, sees your goals, your dreams, wants you to be successful, and wants to see you come into this full best version of yourself. And to do that, you need a practical plan. So it feels to me like you're already in the midst of building something here with the Eight of Pentacles. You are working on mastering something, and you've been working sort of around the clock on it, or maybe for several cycles. Maybe you've been working on this for a long time, but you might be feeling like you're spinning your wheels or something like that. But here with the rainbow colors, we're talking about, just realigning with yourself, getting grounded, receiving the energy from above, allowing it to flow through, and just receiving that inspired information. Whatever you're doing, you're coming at it from a place of the King of Cups energy. So this is a really balanced emotional state. Here we see she's got a mask on here as well, and there's a near full moon behind her. It's the waxing gibbous. So there could be still things that you're hiding that you are afraid to reveal. Maybe you don't quite know what is right for you yet. Maybe you're still in a self-discovery mode of, who am I kind of thing, where it's like, you were this way in the past. Are you still that way? And if you're not, what are you then? So there could be some self-reflection that needs to be had. With the waxing gibbous moon, we're talking about having already planted the seeds of your intentions and desires, but I'm just going to let that fly over. But you're still trying to manifest what it is that you want. And so just having that awareness of whether or not you are hiding yourself, I think, is the key here, because then you can know what to do about it in the moment. So the awareness piece is really key. It'll just help you to know, okay, I am hiding myself here, or I could have been more open about something. I wasn't as revealing of myself as I wanted to be, that kind of thing. And by all means, it's okay to be private about things. It's okay to have things that you don't share with others. I'm not suggesting that we, be an open book to everyone, because that's not right either. I mean, everyone needs a sense of privacy, a sense of being able to have boundaries with others. But the idea here is about the awareness. And if you don't feel like you can fully express yourself, or you haven't done that in the past for various reasons, that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about not being in alignment with yourself around others. And so when you're not in alignment with yourself, that's the kind of piece where the mask is hiding something. Okay. The number 20 card breaking down to a 2, what I'm getting from that is that you are pairing with yourself. This, for me, is a reading about yourself, not about relationships or anything like that. This is really about you, your energy, okay? With the number 4 card here, it's the number 13, but breaking down to a 4, we're talking about building strong foundations. So what I was talking about earlier with, moving forward here with your practical plan, and that is to make sure that you are coming at this new phase, this new cycle in your life from a grounded, structured place, from a place that's going to have a solid, sturdy foundation, which is fitting for a new moon because we're at the beginning of a new cycle. And with anything new, if you want it to last, it needs to be sound at the structural base level. And the King of Cups here is showing us that sense of calm steadiness, slowing down to revere your life's moments. Taking in beauty and appreciating it. Having appreciation and gratitude for the small things. And I would say that's definitely part of King of Cups energy as well. Okay, so I wanted to get you a couple of cards from the universe as your back to finish off the reading. Guidance for the collective for this new moon and partial solar eclipse in Taurus, April 30th, 2022. It says, when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Oneness is my true nature. And again, we have the colors of the rainbow here. So, okay, so I just also wanted to point out a few of the back of the deck energies. So here we have obstacles are detours in the right direction. And we also have the card of fear. And so if anyone is feeling apprehensive about really showing the world the real you, just know that obstacles are detours in the right direction. This is about learning. It's about having a challenge and experiencing how you're going to deal with it. That requires awareness. So if you can come at it from a removed place and just kind of look at yourself from above a little bit and just observe, this person is in this situation. Be the observer of your life. Understand, how would you deal with that if you were that person? At the spirit level, you are the observer. So taking those moments to really look at yourself from a higher perspective, to sort of take the edge off the emotions here with the King of Cups, being really level about your emotions, just so that you can understand what part of it is ego keeping you in fear, and can you let that go? Who and what do you choose to be in these moments of challenge? Okay, and then when I was shuffling, the whole deck of the Moonology cards fell on the floor, but there was a few that popped up upright, and so I just wanted to share them with you here. We have Believe in the Impossible with the blue moon. We have Meditate and Contemplate, new moon in Pisces. And then we have Faith in Your Dreams, waxing crescent moon. So I feel this is all really hopeful energy. I feel like the fears, any fears that you may have, are, workable. I think that there are things that you can get through, that you can overcome. Because here we have the Knight of Cups. So on the other side of all of this is your wish fulfillment. Okay? So this card here, it says, when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. That light is within you. That is what's behind the mask. That is oneness. Okay, so getting into alignment here and just allowing your authenticity, allowing yourself to be who you truly are, uninhibited, so that you can cross that threshold into your Nine of Cups. Okay, so collective, that is your reading for the new moon in Taurus, April 30th, 2022. If this resonated, please leave me a thumbs up and a comment down below. Subscribe and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of my future videos. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my information is in the description box below, as well as links to donate and to all the decks I used in this reading. May your intentions for this new moon be realized, and may you all have a beautiful day from wherever in the world you're watching. I'm sending you all grounding energy and love. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you at my next reading.